many congratulations. The defence of your title continues. Fair to say that you won all the big key battles in this contest.
Yeah, I did. I think Ricardo played a fantastic game there. It was a good battle. I really enjoyed it. I think the key moment was the 180 and the 130. That changed the game massively, and I love playing Ricardo and he loves playing me. We always have epic games, and I really enjoyed playing him. He's a fantastic guy and he played really well.
Special day as well, obviously we saw it's your son's birthday, but you went home. Was that potentially a risk to break your routine, and it could have gone wrong?
100%. It is a risk, and it is a break of routine, but for me, being with my son on his birthday is more important than if I don't win tonight. It's more important for me. I love my family. I love them more than darts, to be honest. And I took the risk, in a way, but I didn't think it was going to affect me too much. But yeah, I just wanted to be there for his birthday, to be honest. And I was there. I come here today, and luckily I got the job done. It was all around a good day.
You seem to be growing in confidence as well. That round one a little bit nervy, but tonight you looked more yourself. We saw celebrations when it mattered and those big moments. Do you feel that you're growing into this tournament?
Yeah, I do, but I also don't think like I don't feel like I'm playing my natural self. The couple of first darts are going in really lovely, then I'm not following them up. So, there's a lot of improvement to come from my game if I want to win this title. That has to happen, especially in the next game. I've had 2 great tests now, so it's up to me to come back on Friday and really make it happen. And if I don't, then it'll be lights out and I'll be gone. So it's up to me now to improve in the back end of the tournament. So if I don't, then I'll be out.
Do you look at the draws and everything like that? We see the other big names all falling away. Is that something that you take any notice of?
I love darts, so I watch it anyway. But of course, you can't think, oh, glad he's out, because you might be playing him. That's a better draw. But if you'd have looked on paper, you'd probably would have preferred Pietreczko than Barney, but I think Pietreczko probably would have played better than Barney did. That's why I learnt that many years ago, and I used to think I'd rather play you than that, and then all of a sudden that person would play unbelievable, and you'd think, is it mad, is it? So yeah, I don't really look into who you're going to be playing in the future. All I know is whoever I got next round, it's going to be an incredibly tough game. There's no easy game from this moment on.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Phil.
Luke, you're into your 9th consecutive major ranking quarter-final. What do you feel the key is to that remarkable consistency?
I just think working hard and dedication, to be fair.
Do you feel like there's a lot more in the locker? Obviously, you've played fantastically well, but do you feel there's more levels to go through?
100%. This is when I play my best stuff. So if I work hard, I'll be able to reap the rewards.
And the last 2 times you've beaten Ricardo in major ranking tournaments, you've gone on to win them World Championship and Match Play. Do you feel that bodes well?
Hopefully, it's a good omen. I think that's something that's worked well for me. Hopefully, it carries on. Thank you.
The game against Ricardo at the Worlds was a major tide turner. It felt like a big moment in that tournament. And do you think about that at all when you're playing players that have been at big moments of your career?
Not particularly. I just think moments like that do make you stronger as a player. I do. I think they make you stronger as a player. I've had so many experiences over the last 12 months. Like, let's go back to last year when the Peter Wright game, and then the Gary Ensign game in the Grand Slam, and then the Michael van Gerwen game with the players, and then the Joe Cullen and Pietreczko game in the Worlds. All these games that you win and go win the title, they just make you a stronger player. So I feel like they do make you stronger, to be honest. But if I don't keep winning these games and keep scraping through, I won't be in the tournament, but I am. I'm still here, so hopefully I can start playing a lot better.
A couple of major players have gone out of the tournament. Michael van Gerwen, obviously last night beaten by Darryl Gurney, and Luke Littler defeated by Rob Cross. Many would see them as probably your 2 nearest rivals in this tournament. Sort of reaction to them?
Yeah, that's fair to say, isn't it? They're the 2 best players on the tour. I think it's fair to say me, Michael and Luke are the best 3 players consistently at the moment. Doesn't mean we are the best 3. There's many players behind that. Rob Cross, Michael Smith. Let's not forget Gary Ensign, who had some lovely words to say about me yesterday. I didn't know what he said, but thank you, Gary. I really appreciate whatever he said. I don't know. I don't tend to look into it, to be honest, but my girlfriend just said Gary said some lovely things about me. So when a legend of the game and someone who you looked up to for so many years says nice things about you, it makes you feel good inside. But I'm gonna have to watch back what he said. I don't know what he said, but yeah, it's a really nice feeling for someone such amazing as Gary to big me up. That's really lovely, and I respect him a lot because he's a legend of the game, and maybe he doesn't get the respect he deserves because he's such a great player and achieves so much, and for me, I think in my eyes, he's top. I think he's the best player in the world. If I'm honest, if I'm being honest, yeah, I think easy for me to sit here and say I am, but I think if you're going on stats and potential, I think Gary Anderson's the best player in the world right now. But I'll do my best to. Hopefully, I meet him in the final because that'd be a dream for me. Thank you.
Luke, you mentioned those battles with Ricardo, European Tour, Match Play, World Championship. Do you feel like players are really raising their game when it's you on the yoke, because he's put in some incredible performances against you?
Yeah, I agree. I think every time I played him, he's played really well. I think anything was the World Championships, he fell off, didn't he, a little bit when I was coming back. But apart from that, we had the match play game, which was a brilliant one. The European Tour, which he played absolutely incredible and blew me away. And then today it was a really, really tight, close game. So, I just think, people do raise your game, and it's not frustrating, but it makes you have to work harder, and it does give you a workout, and obviously, you have to work harder to win these games. But yeah, I really respect him. I think he's a great player. I just said to him, it's nice to see that you recovered from your wrist injury, and you're not here playing half-eyed. He was able to play back to his best, and that's good for him. To be honest, I'm really, really pleased that he feels good again.
It was a really crucial 310 that you took out in 6 starts. Is that the difference between you elite guys and maybe the guys just below? Which you can all put in big averages, but just in those key moments, is that where champions are made, like you last year?
Yeah, it can be, but of course anybody can do that. I'm not the one of them players that seems to do it all the time. There's lots of players that do that, but they do change the game a lot. That third set was right in the balance, and then for me, when I did I felt the leg was gone. When I hit the 180, I thought, I can't remember if he missed or whatever. And then when I hit the 130, it really does hurt you as a player when someone does that against you. So, yeah, that was definitely a tide turn. It worked in my favour, and the last set I worked incredibly hard to win it. So, but it was a great game. I thought it was a closely contested game. I didn't play at my best. I still feel there's levels to come, but it's up to me to bring that out and and play better.
A few days ago, you told us that the throw is not quite as smooth as it has been in the past. Practice not been going the best. How did it feel tonight in practice and on the stage?
In practice, it felt really, really good, but up on the stage, it didn't feel my best. Whereas Monday, practice weren't great. It felt amazing on the stage. I think that's just darts. Some days you walk up there and you feel $1 million. One, you walk up the next day and you feel like 99p. It's just crazy, but. I'm a hard worker, and I know that I'll work hard tomorrow coming in practice, and hopefully on Friday, it's even better, because I know that's what it has to be. I've got a tough game, so I feel like when I know I have to play really, really well, I seem to come up to the task. But we'll see what happens on Friday. Hopefully, I live up to that.
Cheers, Luke. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Luke, the comments what Gary said, it was off the back of, and you've had this a million times, the comparisons with you and Luke later.
I just see the headline, didn't read.
Well, he basically just said how we all agree as well that you've been such a humble and spectacular world champion. And I made the comparison between you and Kyron Wilson, who recently just came out and said that he thinks he deserves more credit than what he's been given, which Gary Anderson compared to you. Obviously, you have been such a humble and spectacular world champion. How have you been able to maintain that, whereas people in other sports, when they haven't got the credit that they think's due?
I don't know, because I do feel like I've got a lot of credit. I don't feel like the media hasn't given me credit. I don't feel that way. I don't think that any of you guys have not given me credit. I just think when you've got a superstar, it's hard not to go with that, isn't it? He's grown. I mean, Luke has grown the sport to absolutely incredible levels, and he's making the sport bigger for all of us. Let's be honest. So, like I think I said in an interview a couple of months ago, if I was 17, 18, and all the attention was on him and not me, then I'd be gutted, because I was a young kid and I'd be thinking, I want all this. But I'm an older guy now. I'm 29, 30. I just want to win titles. That's all I care about. And Luke is fantastic, and I really get on well with him, and he's just a different talent, and he's 17 years old and one of the best players in the world. That's an incredible feat. It's something that doesn't happen, not just in darts, but any sport. So I can see why the media attention is on him. Maybe I deserve a bit more. Maybe I deserve a bit more alongside with him. But the media attention he gets, he deserves, and that's no disregard to that. But I do think I do get a little bit of credit. I think it's not as bad as it seems.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.